Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. I hope you all had wonderful weekends if you celebrate those things. I'm really excited about today's live. I really was so grateful, like the overwhelming response that I received. I had asked, I think I'm going to incorporate this, asking on Sunday what it is that we can talk about this week and what you're interested in and what we can cover. I got a few requests for Venus retrograde as well as all signs. So I'm going to do an all sign reading for this Venus retrograde alone. I thought about incorporating. How are you? It's good to see you, Nigel. It's good to see you. I'm well. I'm well. How are you doing? I thought about incorporating both the Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde together, but I think I'm going to do two separate videos. So I'll have it's so good to see you, Dan. Good to see you. So we're going to have an all signs reading for the full moon eclipse coming up next week in Virgo. And when Mercury is retrograde, I'll do a Mercury retrograde video as well. So today I'm going to try to incorporate a few different things, and they're kind of related. We're talking about self-concept. I love talking about the ego because it's just so much fun to be like, we are source, God, spirit, universe, having a human experience. But we're also in this human body. So we're experiencing the world around us in a way where we are in the play, we are in it, and at the same time we're the director of it. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. 1717, that's a beautiful number. Honestly, I love when the synchronicities come. It really just like can be I'm right on time. It can be, a specific message. You can deep dive into the numerology of it if you're keen. There's so many different ways to interpret angel numbers. This could also be your guides, your spirit team. Whenever I see them, sometimes I think to myself, like, what was I just thinking? Like, what was just coming through? What was I just focused on? And it could be the guides being like, focus there, focus there, focus there. So this is the first card that came out, which I really love. I really love. There's so much, astrologically, Mercury went into Aries today. That's the only big astrological anything that I'm following this week. Whereas next week starts eclipse season. So I love this. This is the middle of the major arcana. He hung himself up there. I swear I'm 100 years old in a 20-year-old body. Yes, you are. Definitely so. Definitely so. And a 15-year-old, and a 37-year-old, and a 45-year-old. We're all experiencing it all at the same time. And that's how I love this. It might feel as though this week could feel a little slowing, which is allowing us to sit down and be aware and view ourselves from above. I love it too. I love it too. Being a quantum multidimensional as we all are is one of the coolest experiences that we could ever have, where we are, yes, I'm existing and living and I'm here. Having a human experience. We are God particles, the stardust, that having this human experience. So I think of it as like this plug, like the space in space that is Sarah, that plugs into the avatar and runs the world. There are many times in life where we can identify as the avatar. We can say, I am Sarah. I am this, which we are, but also we're not. So it's I just love this conversation. And so happy that someone had asked this, which is, I know I'm consciousness having this human experience. That doesn't give me the capacity to just lay down on the side of the road at the grocery store and say, well, if I'm source having a human experience, I'm source. And the world will cater to me. They will take care of me. They'll put a blanket over me and I will be held. We are also having the human experience part. So we are the awareness that is having the avatar experience, the precious cargo experience. It is both happening at the same time. When we view ourselves from above, we can say, oh my goodness, Sarah the avatar has gone through so much stuff. She is this, she is this. We could tell our human, this is what you are. and the human will respond. It will listen in the same way that we can say the day is going to be a crappy day. It's raining, it's miserable. This universe will say, okay, we're going to have crappy days. We're going to respond to it. It's as if the awareness that we are is telling the avatar, you are this role. This is the character that you're playing on the stage of the world. This is the character that you're playing. When we have human experiences, when we have childhood experiences, when we have parents that give us names, that give us all these things, whatever it may be, big T trauma, little T trauma, all of the experiences of life, we can start to identify as this human avatar. That's you see me. How many times have I changed my biography? How many times have I changed? I'm a channeler. I'm a this. I'm a, you're fairy godmother. You're alien nana. I do this. It's like, I am. I am. And so I have so many clients that name me certain things. Some people call me a chart reader. Some people call me a coach. Some people call me a channel. It really doesn't matter. That's your perception of me. And your perception of me don't exist. I am having this human experience. I'm here, but they're all at the same time. It's so beautiful because it's like, it's all yes and it's all no. Do you know what I mean? So it's with that understanding, with that awareness. And it's just literally in the middle of the journey where it's like, we're the human, but we're the consciousness. We're having the human experience and my reality. So if I don't listen to the negative of what I was told and listen to the positive of what I desire to be, maybe I don't have to play the role that I was told I'm supposed to play, or maybe I can unwind that story, rewire my brain, this limitless muscle to bring me towards a different trajectory, a different end. The parable that's popping into my mind, it's like my father was a this, my son was a this, my this was a this. We all did the same thing. We lived in the same area. We lived in the same neighborhood. But like, what if you wanted to do something different? What if I'm so happy for that. Yes, exactly. Good morning. Good morning. What if you didn't want to do that? What if you didn't want to do the same thing that happened over and over and over again? What if you wanted to do something different? There might be this perceived energy that the human avatar experiences that says, I can't do that because you did this, you did this, you did this. Exactly, Danny. Break the chains. You did this, you did this, you did this. So I'm, in essence, letting you down by doing